Ermita brings up images of the red light district. Or would you believe this place was once a refuge for religious reflection? Ako po si Carlos Celdran, and this is another episode of Kwentong Kanto. Ermita, formerly known as Lagyo, a major commercial, financial, and cultural center in Manila. Hotels, casinos, and famous landmarks are located here. Ang Ermita ay ang dating tahanan ng mga pinakamayayamang Pilipino at ang mga Spanish mestizos. At meron din silang sariling lengguwahe, ang Ermitano. Ito ay ang halo ng Tagalog at saka Spanish o Chabacano. Pero ngayon, it doesn't exist anymore. In the 16th century, it was called La Ermita, the Spanish word for hermitage, or a place where hermits can go and have a spiritual retreat. This site housed the image of the Virgin Mary, today known as the Nuestra Señora de Guía, or Our Lady of the Voyages. The Hermitage was then converted into what is now known as the Ermita Church, and it was repeatedly rebuilt from the 17th century onwards. Nang pumasok ang mga Amerikano in the beginning of the 20th century, Ermita reached the height of its glory. It became the district of several universities, katulad ng University of the Philippines, Ateneo de Manila, Assumption, and St. Paul. Ang daming Amerikano rin ang nakatira dito because places like the Army-Navy Club and University Club were located here. But the darkest moment in Ermita's history was in World War II. On the morning of February 10, 1945, 800 people took shelter at the German Club on San Luis Street in Ermita. Among these 800 people were Filipinos, Spanish, and German nationals. About noon on the same date, a platoon of Japanese Marines, in fear because of their impending defeat, cordoned off the area, and they started killing everybody in sight. The Japanese Marines systematically fired at the area beneath the club building. Gasoline was poured into the site, and anyone who attempted to escape the inferno was immediately gunned down. Sa kabuuan, 10 lang ang nasurvive. Pero sa buong Pagnilayan, more than 100,000 civilians perished in the war. After the war, the residents moved on to other areas, and the leftover buildings were eventually turned into nightclubs and known as the Red Light District of Manila. And although a place like Ermita may have experienced darkness, we can still bring it back into the light if we first reflect upon its history. Ako po si Carlos Celdran, and I'll see you next time on Kwentong Kanto.